some Creole in him.
I'm
intrigued
that
now.
you had told me something because I'll let Caprice tell you. Come on, girl.
Hollywood. Where you at with it? What's good, Hollywood? Caprice?
She called me because
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Kim, I'm trying to eat.
So would you tell
What you
Brent-
talking about, Kim? This your mama.
Would you
You
tell
right, but I'm trying to eat, so she
would
can
you
right
tell
now.
Brent how mad I was when we were in New Orleans and we went to go find out about your great grandfather?
Oh, they were so mean. He was like, do you know, what did he say?
wanted
Hold
to-
on. He
I
said,
tell
do
you, I
you
was-
know where or something? He said something so goofy. And I was like, do you not know what being black is? Of course, that's why we're here. Very ignorant.
I wanted to take his
So he
face.
just turned
I
around
turned-
and left.
Capri stood there like,
I don't get self. You greedy bug.
stupid, Brent. It pissed me
You know, you a little greedy bug. Can't go in there, go eat.
In New Orleans, I was trying to find out about Granddaddy's. We went to the veterans. We went like to the Veterans Museum, but veterans of New Orleans because they were either not written in the book or changed the name because you know Granddaddy was Neeland. It wasn't
Neeland, right.
Right, so they had their own museum. And so I went there to try to find out if I can find out more about
Because
Granddad.
cigarette smoke bother
And
you?
I go in and I asked him a
Okay,
question
good.
and he said something so stupid and I stood there like, oh. And this is like, oh Lord, just like, let me not, come on, let's go. And I just walked out. But that's why we were in New Orleans to find out more about Granddad. So, but I'm going on June 16th, and that's my plan. Is to kind of
You going to New Orleans June 16th?
Cuz, what's up with, hey, Cuz, what about the,
L-A-N-D.
Well, I was just, yeah, that's right. That's what we're looking for.
Our female cousin.
Cuz, what about the peanut cracking?
Peanut?
Remember the peanut that the woman put on Granddad? Back in
chick
but Hexo had
yeah,
the
I heard about that
the
too. I heard about
spider or the
That's what I
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's clarify that.
Yeah, clarify that.
Yeah,
Auntie.
clarify that.
Our father, when he came home from the service, was messing with a Creole woman.
I heard that.
He was warned to leave her be. He was at the bar. Somebody bought him a drink. He drank the drink. Right?
Yeah.
He passed out, and a spider as big as his fist came out.
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I remember hearing.
Hoax. Voodooism.
Yeah.
Is that the story you heard?
That story I heard. That's the exact story I heard. Cuz, you never heard that story?
No, you never heard that?
Did he wake up to
Yeah.
I heard there was a hex.
A walnut or
I heard some chick
something.
with a hex
It
on
came
I
out
heard
of
about
walnut
that.
or something like
No,
that.
it came out of his mouth.
Did he
Oh.
wake up to it coming out of his
He
mouth?
woke up with it coming out of his mouth. He drank the drink, passed out, and as he was gaining consciousness, the spider
See, that's yeah. I'm telling you that that's tall. That man, that is a family tall tale or whatever you call it.
But it's real.
I know.
It's real.
I know. That's why I wouldn't deal with no New Orleans stuff.
Our mother always taught us to burn that hair because something like
Yeah, Mama taught me that too. Burn their hair.
an item, a clothing item,
Kim,
Yep.
So
Yeah.
let's look at my
they can
phone
put
here.
something on it.
Look at maternal. Maternal, that is our lineage. So this is maternal, that's our lineage there. So we definitely got some whiteness.
Oh, we got plenty of whiteness in
Yeah, I
our
got, I
family.
do
Well,
see-
granddaddy, granny's daddy was half white. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what? That won't tell a story with this
we all mixed up, man. We just Americans, man. We just Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, man, it don't even matter no more to me. It don't matter at all.
I definitely see Nigerian Granddaddy's cheekbones and his butt.
I see more Indian.
Yeah, Indian, Choctaw Indian.
Nigerian with
But I believe
Choctaw Indian.
I believe
Because
all
his
of us
mother was Choctaw Indian, had that long hair, granddaddy.
And so did mom's mother.
Yeah.
His grandmother was beautiful.
Yeah. Grandma Sugar? Yeah.
Eula and that's her granddaddy's side. Eula and Christine had the most beautiful black flowing hair back in the 60s. Their mother.
I'm black. So
Auntie, you too. You had that hair. You had that same kind of hair though. You messed it up though. Do it. No, it look good now though.
Yeah, with wig.
Look good. But you had that hair that was like, I don't know, like, it was one picture I saw of you way back in the day. Way back in the day. You had like pigtails or something like.
And mama used to always give me them Shirley Temple curls. I hated them.
Oh,
I hated them.
and Renee had some good joints
She would be
too.
straightening them hair, and I cried because I want
It's
my
so
hair
weird how we're
straightened.
never satisfied with
No,
what we
never.
have.
Right.
Women
Now
with-
I wish I still
Women
had
with
that.
big breasts want smaller breasts. Women with smaller breasts want big breasts. Women
Right.
with long hair want to cut it off. Women with short hair
Or
want
big butts
it
want
like
smaller
this.
butts or
Never
whatever,
satisfied.
you know.
Wavy hair,
Want
want
straight hair.
It's
thick
crazy.
hair, Yeah. It's so weird how we are just like never satisfied.
That's social media.
It's not just you. Like it's not
was
just you. It's not
before
directed
social
towards
media.
you.
But it wasn't this bad though, where
Oh,
women
no.
can go out and tell each other, well, how you can improve this and improve that, and none of them even really improve.
Definitely.
and trick somebody.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a trick bag, you know. That's all it is. I ain't finna let no dude go in there and tell me how to trick myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No.
social
You
media.
went to bed and
Back-
she had
back-
long eyelashes and her hair was this and that, and you wake up to it like,
Well, now men are able
Right.
to trick us.
No.
With the pieces.
oh yeah, absolutely.
But the way men
And the
are
socks they
now,
put in their pants and all of those things, yeah.
nah,
No,
the way
seriously.
the way
Well,
men carry
When I cheered,
ourselves
I had
now,
socks up here.
we not on
Okay,
that.
to
We
give me
ain't
some
on that.
cleavage. I'm
We
sorry.
don't have to front for nothing right now. We don't have to front for anything. Stuffing your socks, doing all
But
that.
what I disagree
Nah.
on is the style today. And we wonder why there's so much sex
Well,
trafficking and
that-
kidnapping. These girls are dressing totally. I mean, shorts up to here with the big booties, which I'm envious of. The big butt.
No, don't be
Really
envious of that.
Because if I had one, I'd be like, hey.
And then you'll be like, oh, I got so much kids, you know. No daddy, but baby daddy, you go. But see, all that, you know, that means nothing. See, nowadays, some black men right now, the big booty, all that don't mean nothing. It really means what can a woman bring to the table. Other than your big titties, other than your big booty,
Well, I
other
agree with
than
what I
all
can bring to the
that.
table.
We don't
Because
want
you
that.
gotta bring something to the table too. And with me, you bringing it to the table way before I bring it to the
Well,
table.
when the man come at a woman like that, like what can you bring to the table other than your butt or your breast or whatever? He already got something going for himself. He already got a plan in mind. So you kind of look. This is the way black men, and from the black men that I know that we looking at nowadays. This is why a lot of
But
like
not the
unlike
brothers I
y'all,
grew up with.
like bro, see y'all generation was different. Y'all was genuine women.
And they-
Y'all were real women that roll or
and
die with
our
your
boys,
men.
our boyfriends
But
who are
these women
groups of
nowadays-
dudes did not say call us out of our name.
Right.
Never, ever, ever.
If you a
And if they had a
woman,
leather
It
jacket,
wasn't like that back in your day?
no, women were real,
Real.
back then.
And men were
Women
real.
were real back then, and men, absolutely. It is still real men. But no, you from our generation.
Women. I said
Oh.
some of
No,
us women
cuz
are still
you from our generation. So you got remnants of that.
Generation.
I'm talking about the new generation
I don't want to talk about that.
of why they running around, want to have kids by
Listen to the
different
music.
dudes,
Listen to the
all
music,
this
fam.
different kind of stuff,
Exactly.
instead of
Yeah,
wanting to
listen
be
to the
married.
music.
All my aunties were married. Every single one of them were married. Marriage ran in my family. That's why I was like I am.
Is it solely the woman's fault? I mean,
No,
men
it's
also
society.
create
Well,
But- No, in this
depending on what
generation,
generation we're talking about.
right? It's the women's fault because the women are out here promoting being a single mother. First of all, the Democrats.
I'm gone.
They promote. You know, Auntie, I'm about to get political because she know I'm conservative.
Hey, let's not make
She
it
know I'm
political, man.
conservative,
Let's
yeah,
stay politics, man.
because
Let's
she
stay politics,
know
man.
The man.
Yeah, let's keep it man and
men got kicked out of the
You know
homes.
what, though?
Men got kicked out of the homes in the 60s when women got promised, we'll give you welfare. Remember Claudine? Remember?
okay, there is some truth to that. However,
There was a two-parent household back then, too.
Back then,
And they
back
believed
in
in
the
marriage.
40s and 50s, but like the late 60s, that's when the white feminists came in and wanted to put white women were having problems with they white men. That black women weren't having problems with they black men, but they knew how strong black women
Because
were.
there was a time
And
in
they
this
want-
country
and
it
they
was just black and
indoctrinated
white and
them.
a few sprinkles of brown. It was black and white at one
Right.
time.
But
Right or
see,
wrong.
white
It was black and white
feminism,
at one time. So that white man back in the day would not have messed with a black woman, nor would we have. Okay. Like
that's
we
why
have
white women
today.
indoctrinated y'all into their feminism. They were having problems with they white men about voting, about everything, but they weren't strong enough. They needed the woman who was strong enough, and who was stronger than the black woman. That's why when Me Too came out back in 2015, it was merely to protect black women, but white women hijacked it.
I think I'm gonna go to
You know what I'm saying? So they using
because
us.
They had a platform. They were able to get onto the platform and speak out.
But they always use us to strengthen their
Back them.
platform.
We needed them.
They needed us, but they made us think we needed them. We never needed white people. We never needed them. When we had Black Wall Street, when we had we never needed them. They wanted to destroy us simply for the simple. See, they can't do that with the Mexicans. They tried it with the Mexicans, but the Mexicans don't act like victims. We suffer from this and we suffer from that. They don't give a shit. But black folk, and especially black folk nowadays, they still acting like slavery affects them. Slavery never affected me. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. More white folk has helped me throughout my life than any other Negro. And more Negroes have tried to destroy me.
I don't agree with that.
You know? So this whole victimization, they try to keep us down, Auntie, by that.
Ooh, I get a headache.
We are strong. Rosewood, Oklahoma.
he brought a old
We had all that. White folks used to come to the black banks to borrow money from them. And the reason why
She really wants one.
Tulsa, Oklahoma was burnt down because a white woman in the elevator said that a black man
You
touched
like
her.
literally just came down.
Until we're not victims.
No.
We are powerful people. But if we keep listening to these people,
Victims, because
we're not victims. We're not victims. We're victims to ourselves. Black men are killing black men on record, past the record. It's getting warm now. It's getting warm now. I see it every day. Ooh, that's okay. Barter didn't break. Barter didn't break. Mother's Day shake. Barter didn't break. Mother's Day shake.
But it didn't break.
Yeah.
It didn't break. I knew you wanted that old fashioned one.
But
Now don't bother yourself. I knew that's what you
it's real talk. We not victims. We not victims. Black folks has never been victims.
I got hooked up.
We only destroy ourselves. We've been doing that. I was a part of that. Nah, not anymore. You gotta say, BC. Kept you out of it, boy. You kept you out of it, boy. You could have been in it. But we didn't want that for
Hey,
you.
you know what?
We didn't want that for
Hey,
you.
I've been black
We
a long
didn't
time.
want that for
we black
you.
a long time. So, hey, I only write the I only write the book of the success for myself.
There you
So
go.
there's no excuses. Is there forces outside of the black man that try to oppress? Hey, that's everywhere, white and black. But you know, it's like, yo, I write my own ticket. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
because we could have brought you. We didn't want that for you or Brandon. It ended with y'all, man.
It ended with us?
y'all. It ended
That's
with
a lot. That sounds like a lot of pressure to me.
You see, there's ain't nobody. You don't see Caleb. You don't see Justin. You don't see Lil Mike claiming foes or claiming any kind of game. It ended with y'all. Me and Billy Bob ended with Brandon. Brandon wanted to be a foe. Brandon
I know that.
used to be on the foe. On the
Hey.
foe. Tavares wanted to be a foe too, but
Tavares
even
and
though he
Brandon,
older than both of them, but
You
we
wanna be
used to
an
let
AKA
him.
foe.
We used to let them do it. On the simple fact, they knew all of our guys. They knew all. They hung around Billy's guys. They hung around my guys. They hung around all of that. You know what I'm saying? But Tavares is older than us though. But T ain't no bitch though. That's a tough ass nigga though.
Hey, I'm
That's
just
tough
glad,
ass nigga.
You know, with you
You
and
know what I'm
Billy,
saying?
You and Billy should have been gone a long
We should have been
time
gone.
ago. I'm just glad
We
that
should
y'all
have been
here.
gone, man.
I'm
We
glad
here,
with you,
done.
Deb, that you're able to still
We're
live,
here.
be around,
We're
to
here.
reinvent yourself. I'm glad that you're still here. I'm glad that we didn't have a funeral for you. 'Cause
Yeah. Ain't
Lord knows
ain't no funeral. Hey, give me another 50 years, yo.
we gonna give
On
you
the
long- we
phone,
gonna
give me
you
another
longer than
50
that. Give you
years,
longer than that. I'm
and
just
then
glad that you here.
no, past 104. I don't want to be past 100. He did. I said another 50 years. He did. I want to be past 100.
All right.
OG Uncle Bob.
Oh yeah.
Oh my aunt.
I don't want to get too famous on that thing, man.
Yeah, you already famous, huh? You already famous. You're right. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
The bologna sandwich.
You know what I'm saying? It's too late. It's already too late. Man, we out here enjoying the Mother's Day and
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
seem more like Men's Day, but
You ain't
no,
on live.
I don't do all that. I don't do that live stuff. I just do this stuff to document for
Oh,
myself.
okay.
No, for myself. I don't care about. I don't like to let other people in on my life. Everything is secret with me. I don't go on Facebook. I don't do all that stuff. No, I don't do all that
They had
stuff.
a little bitty midget ass rose bush. They don't grow no bigger. These right here, we left some over there on Monthly, just like that.
Are they supposed to be roses or rosebuds?
Hold on, I'll be right back, yo. I'll be right back. Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Wait, hold on. Wait, man.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Hold the phone, man. Me and cuz gotta do it.